Use this ancient Greek method to become so calm. People think you're psychopath. When you think about ancient Greece, you probably imagine chaos, Spartan warriors, gods with egos, men fighting over pride, power, and territory. Not exactly the kind of place where you'd expect unshakable calm. And yet, from that chaos came some of the calmest, most dangerous minds in history. Men so calm that others felt uncomfortable just standing near them. But there was one man whose calm was so extreme that even Alexander the Great, the man who conquered half the world, would go out of his way just to sit near him before battles. Not for strategy, not for advice, just to feel what it's like to be around someone who fears absolutely nothing. And today, I'm going to show you exactly who he was, the method he used, and how you can use it to become so calm. It actually makes people nervous. It was around 360 BC, when a boy was born into a completely ordinary life. No power, no status, no reason for history to remember him. He was just a painter, invisible, until one decision changed everything. At the age of 30, he joined the army of Alexander the Great, and suddenly, he was thrown into some of the most brutal, terrifying battles in history. Men screaming, chaos everywhere, death just one mistake away. And while every soldier around him was panicking, he wasn't. Not pretending, not acting brave, actually unbothered. By the time he returned to Greece, something strange started happening. Powerful men, wealthy men, respected men started coming to him. Not for money, not for war strategies, but for one reason. They couldn't understand how a man with nothing made everyone around him feel like they had something to lose. And this is where his method begins. He said something that most people will never realize. Most people make themselves nervous before anyone else even gets the chance. Think about that. The moment you walk into a room, needing approval, needing validation, needing to win, needing to not look stupid, you've already lost control. Because now, everyone in that room can feel it. And whether they realize it or not, they use it. But he had an alternative, a state he called Ataraxia. Complete unshakability, not controlling your reactions, not trying to stay calm, but reaching a level where there's nothing left inside you that needs to react. No need for approval, no fear of judgment, no attachment to outcomes, just stillness. He said there's only one way to reach that state. Before any situation that makes you nervous, ask yourself this: what's the worst that can actually happen? Not the story your brain is creating, the real worst outcome. Then ask, can I survive that? And almost every single time, the answer is yes. And the moment you truly accept that, everything changes. Because once you're okay with the worst outcome, nothing in between can control you anymore. A student once asked him, but what if people think badly of you? He looked at him and calmly said, and then what? Silence. Because there is no then what. That's where fear dies. Now here's why this matters in real life. Because I experienced this myself. I was 17 at my first sales job, and I messed up badly. Sent the wrong order to a client. My boss found out, and instead of calling me privately, he called me out in front of the entire office, everyone watching. He started yelling, calling me careless, unprofessional. His face turned red, and he was waiting for me to break, to panic, to apologize excessively, to shrink. But something shifted in that moment. A single thought: what's the worst that happens? He fires me.
Okay.
Then what? I get another job. That's it. That's the entire disaster. So instead of reacting, I just looked at him calmly and said, I understand. I'll fix it today. That's it. No panic. No over-explaining. No emotional reaction. And something strange happened. The room went completely silent. Not because I said something impressive, but because he threw everything at me, and it hit nothing. And in that moment, everyone felt it. He walked away, faster than expected. And after that day, no one in that office ever tried to make me feel small again. That's the power of this method. You don't become calm in the moment. You become calm before the moment, by following your fear all the way to the end. Because the truth is, the room only has power over the person who needs something from it. Approval, validation, respect. Take that away, and the entire dynamic shifts. So next time you walk into a room, ask yourself one question: what do I actually need from here? And if the answer is nothing, watch how people react to you. Because the most dangerous person in any room is the one who has nothing to lose. If you understood this, you're already ahead of 99% of people. And if you use it, people won't just respect you. They won't be able to figure you out. Now listen very carefully. If you understood this, comment, calm mind below, because very few people actually apply this. And if you want more powerful psychological secrets like this, you already know what to do.